Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos are for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated trade as long as you are on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade. We just closed the automated trade on the ES 3 minutes, nailed the 2175. It was a beautiful turnaround, and we can see how the auto trade has nailed it all the way from the bottom, and it just target hit is finished, is done. So on the auto trade, we will be covering the auto trade, and we will be covering ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones. Let's look at the signal trade, and at the moment we have the Nasdaq on the signal automated trade, and we just had a signal on the second here on the second left upper corner. Nasdaq 87.2650 is an entry point. Target 87.6750 is the target. Which, if we look at the Nasdaq, we already hit the target with 1600, and it is right in line with the target. And then, if we look a little bit closer, we can see there is a reversal. The reversal fires. They are not a repaint. They are a real reversal. So, in conjunction with the target, we got a reversal, which is over to the long side on the Nasdaq. And right now we are on $1,800 on that one. On the market analyzer, we have 167 on the second line here. We have 160, 170 ticks into the profit based on one target. On the chart, the auto trade is using two contracts, so it will be double. On the market analyzer now, it is based on one contract is $800, and this one here, it is right now $1,400, and the market is going down. One thing about the ES, it is amazing because we just closed and hit target on 2175, the automated trade. This is a total different system. But, excuse me, on the signal automated trade, we have a beautiful entry on the ES. But what happened here, we have a very hard resistance line at 30.58, which causing this ES to drop again, retesting the 30.50 level. So the ES has fell to break that line here is 30.59.50, which is going to cause a lot of damage on the Nasdaq trend and the YM trend. And when the ES not able to break a certain level, that is going to drag the Nasdaq, Dow Jones is going to drag the whole market on the pullback. So this is a very important for people look at the ES, even if you don't trade the ES, to understand what's going on with the ES, and because still it is the best indicator in the house to identify where is this market going, or as exactly what we have expected, the market come back, is going back right now on the ES to retest that level. If we are breaking exactly that number here, the 30.59 level, that's mean we are going to the second stage, which is 30.66.50, and then you kiss it goodbye. The party is over on the ES. Absolutely, the party is over on the ES. So this is very important keys for a trader to understand where is his limitation when he's trading, or if he is an automated trading in that matter, he needs to know where his destination on those trades. And when the ES starts struggling, you need to start closing positions or trying to protect some of your profit. This is a very serious matter. We have a lot of the chart has already hit the targets, which we'll cover right away. I want to cover the scalper. The scalper is on the right uh, upper corner, and it is also the signal trade. And right now we are trading the scalper, and normally we use a white chart for the scalper. And right now we are about to hit on the it came in and missed a few ticks on the gold. And let me see if we are able. This is the scalper connected to the right upper channel, to the right upper market analyzer. The ES did extremely well today. We are already into profit 1500 on the scalper, but this is let's see if it's. It seems like it's going back, and that's why I like to use the ATM, because what you do, you just go ahead and break it even, and now you secure it. You don't have to worry about that trade anymore. So right now this market is on hold a bit, and it is only 9:44, and we need to see what Mr. ES here gonna do. This is a very crucial area here. I don't think there is a short. There is no short on the ES. It is just a pullback re-entry. As we see here, this ES going back to those level, going back, retested the 305875 and has fell one time, two times, three times, four times, five times, and that is gonna cause a little chop in the market. And now you can see if this Nasdaq able to break the 3059 level, that's mean we are going directly to the 3066.50 level, and then you kiss this ES goodbye. So this is a really crucial moment on the ES, and this is where this is very important when you are auto trading or manual trading to keep your eye. Let me tell you, excuse me. Well, we have some templates is for the amateur traders, and we can leave it as is. But right now, based on one contract with the automated trade, it is up to 900, hit $1,000 on that one. And if we look at the ES has fell to break the 3059, and this is the number six time trying to break the 3059 and not able. And that it is really dangerous for the automated trade. You are on a $1,000 trade based on one contract. Do I need to close that trade? Yes, you do need to close that trade, because this volatility is not going to uh, increase your profit. Actually, you're going to wipe up your profit. So if on one trade you nailed $1,000, and you can see the ES and the Nasdaq has impact on what's going on with the ES, then you close it with around $1,000 area, and then you are done for today, and you leave as soon as possible the market. So this is a very serious matter to understand where are your fib lines. Really important to understand where is your destination on that trade, whether you are taking an automated trade or a manual trade. This is the Nasdaq. It's struggling, as you see here. The Nasdaq on that auto trade is really, really struggling, because it just entered the market, and I immediately predict what's going on in that market. It is really dangerous area where this auto trade took that trade right now. And let me show you again, guys. It's very easy. You have a resistance line at 30.59. ES has tried 6, 7 times. Well, it's not able to break that area, and this is having an immediate impact on your Nasdaq. So if we look at this here on the Nasdaq chart, your trade has already hit the target. Target hit is done, is over. If we look at the market analyzer, it's telling you the target estimation where the system estimated is going to hit, and it did hit, and nothing happened after that. And plus, you have two reversal fired that now it is about time to go on a reversal. And this is very good signals to alert the trader that your target is hit. You nailed around $1,800 on it. Now there is a reversal trade. Override it and take it. You know, this little bit. Um, you can leave it if you want to, or if you want to. That's why I like to use the ATM. Or maybe if you wanted to, you can take some of your profit or protect your profit, because if this market now, as you see, the ES start sink in, and the reason is we know that he has tried to go up and it fell. So now what's happening right now? The ES have a support projection re-entry point long at 30.45 level, and now practically the ES got stuck in that channel here. And when the ES gets stuck in that channel here, and this is where most of the traders ask Sam how we can predict when there is a chop market. You're looking at it right now. That is going to cause a lot of damage on your auto trade, your hand trade, your manual trade, whatever that is. And because now you start trading in the chop volatility market where there is no indication if this ES gonna try to break to the upper side or to the downside, and it's gonna keep going, trying to find a direction in or out. As you see right now, this is a really serious matter that you were up on the Nasdaq 1800, and now you are down to $600-700, and it's right in front of you, and because you have failed to read what this market is telling you. It is very, very important once you see profit to take your profit and do not let it just the machine. You can have the machine take over, but still, if I see $1,000, $500, depends on your chart, depends on your account, and I see I'm done for today, then you're done, because otherwise it's gonna wipe up your profit. Normally, guys, we start at 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna stay quiet for till 10 o'clock. And in the meantime, we will try to see what this ES have for us. As we see, as well, what I told you guys, the 30.46.25, I don't know if you can see it on the chart. This is a re-entry point, is right there, 30.46.75. This is a re-entry point, and exactly the ES came into that level, and this is a re-entry. You can manually take that trade, and now it's going back, trying to see retest the 30.59. If we break that 30.59, that's mean we're gonna have a good trades from now to 12 o'clock. And if this market fell, and God help us, we're gonna dive into chop market. And chop market, if you cannot read chop market, can clean your account. I mean, can really visually clean your account. So we will hold on for 10 minutes, and then we take a decision what we want to do. Thank you very much. A lot of volatility, guys. There is no trade whatsoever. A lot of volatility, and now start getting worse because of that area. We did not break that ES. We couldn't go any further to the long side, and this is what I was scared of. And now this market got really a bit nasty here, and we have to be on the side. If we look at the market analyzer, is all in red, a lot of losses. Also, the scalper, there is some losses on the scalper as well. So, in this case, you just sit on the side, and you have to see good day and a bad day. And now, right now, this market, it is really hard whether you are auto trading or manual trading. So we need to sit on the side. There is not much to do. And I will not say anything, get myself in trouble. But the market there is no direction at the moment. And it's already 10 o'clock, and I cannot find a direction in this market. So hang around, guys. So we will see uh, if we are about to trend or not, because this is not a trend in here. Okay, so I'll stay quiet. There is nothing wrong with the microphone, but there is no trades at the moment. Thank you. Today, the swing trading having a hard time because of the volatility, but the scalpers are doing extremely well. And the signal scalper nailed 2100 on the Nasdaq. ES, we are on 1400, and the YM, we are on 1000. This is something when there is a volatility, there is always a solution where we can find a trade. And the gold is not doing very well today. Gold struggling again on the gold, but nailed this trade, $300, $400. On the IT7 is about to close the second trade. On the first trade, as you see, it was 250, and then the second trade was a previous trade was 500. So we are already nailed 750 on the trade, and now we are going to close the third one. So the last trade, it was 500, and the first trade was 250. So we are up to 750 on that trade with the Nasdaq. And the ES, look, come in again to those same numbers and start sinking again. Nasdaq, look at this. 8816 came in right to the resistance line, and we were not that far from the target, and now sinking, but there is a profit. I'm leaving it alone. I mean, a lot of volatility on the swing trading. Now we can see the Nasdaq on the scalper is gonna either try to retest the 8816, or look at this one here. The on the auto trade, we missed the third trade by one take. Shame, really shame. And now we are going back to this trailing stop. Let's look at the ES. The ES, I think, is driving us crazy today. The ES starts sinking all the way, and now we are about to close the second trade on the ES. It's done. It's over. So that's mean the Nasdaq is going to close both of the trade, and we got one of the trades out, and we still have one trades left. And shame. It was just a few take away from the target, and this one here is really it's a little bit. It came in right at the 8819, and we missed by one tick to close the third trade. That no matter what we do, the market always can get under our skin. Let's see if this market climbing again. I'm gonna close this one. Okay, we closed this trade. It seems like it's not gonna hold. I closed it. There is a button on the top. You close it, and we closed this one on 1480. Better than looking at it and see the market sinking. So you can also override the auto trade and say, it's 1027. There's not much to do. You can close it. It's not bad for a really chop day, and call it off. It's a lot of losses on the swing trading, and welcome to trading. Nothing we can do. There is a lot of red on the swing trading today, and nothing we can do. Welcome to trading. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, and today on the swing trading, we are hammered with the red, and nothing we can do about it. And the scalpers did extremely well, but the swing trading today, because of this market volatility, we're not getting anywhere with the swing trading, and nothing can be done. Just stay away from it. Okay, finally, the Nasdaq closed. Actually, all the other market did go short. The ES did go short. YM did go short, and the Nasdaq took forever to switch the signal to the short. If we look at the YM, we are already 300, and on the ES 400, there is a double support area. It's a lot of a chop, and right now the Nasdaq just took that trade to the short position, and it seems like it's a struggling one. The reason is because there is a support line at 8772, which the Nasdaq is really struggling. One of the things, if we look at the market analyzer, is all in red. It's been hammered today. I mean, it is really, really not good looking chart, market analyzer. And the only thing it is the Nasdaq, because of the movement in the Nasdaq, but the rest because of this heavy volatility today, we did go very south on the market analyzer with the swing trading, and welcome to trading. There is nothing can be done, and as we see, the Nasdaq is still struggling from the support line on 8772, but the YM is going down. There is no problem, and the ES it seems like is about to cross this double support area, and then we are going to right direction. So the Nasdaq has been going in one direction, and the ES going in the opposite direction. So this is a really, really today a lot of volatility, and the market is not really in sequence. It's not synchronized between ES, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones. And all of it started this morning when this ES fell to break those areas, those key areas, as we said. So right now, let's see if this ES able to cross the 3048. If it is, then we are going down to the 3042. This is where the automated trade estimated the target. And on the YM, we are going to the 6286. And Nasdaq is a struggling market because of the support area here, and it is a really struggling market here. So we go back to the ES. It seems like a broke at the ES. That's very good. And now we are going to the 3042.75. I'm not touching it because today it is really hard on a day like this. Maybe we need to drag those trailing stop, cover some of the profit, because this market is turning back and forth all the time. So at least we can secure some of the profit, and maybe we can take it a little bit tighter, and because of this volatility today. So there we go. We have secured a bit out of it. Nasdaq is still struggling on the 8772 support area. The YM also, we need to today be a little bit more conservative. A lot of chop in the market, and there we go. And we're gonna cover some of it. Sometimes we are forced to move manually. Sometimes, and let me look at the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is not going anywhere. It is simply not going anywhere. A really hard day today. And YM, we got one of the trades out, and we still have one more. ES, we got one of the trades out, and we still have one more trade on the ES. Really, really problematic today on the in the market. And there we go. The market turned around. That's why we secured some of it because of this market volatility. Guys, there is a lot of problems in the market today, and you're gonna get caught in between. And I hope you can recognize when the market not doing well to stay away, because you can lose a substantial lot of money. on a day like this, and it isn't aggravating. So what we want to do, we don't want to encourage any trader to take any more trades. We're gonna call it off as is, and we'll see you tomorrow on the same channel on Friday at 10 o'clock. I want to say thank you very much. God bless you all. Please, please, please stay away from this market today. It is not good for you, this market. And you could be practically lose your account on today's market. God bless you all and see you tomorrow another day. Friday, we will be on the same channel